What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, everybody? What's happening, everybody? What's up, man? Y'all go ahead and drop something in the chat so I can see who up in here. And we ain't gonna waste no time, man. We're gonna get right into it. Let me get this screen together and get that screen together so that we can shout out our sponsors. Y'all drop something in the chat. As always, the link is in the chat. The link is in the chat for anybody that wanna pull up and ask a question. Anybody want to pull up, share anything? Anybody want to pull up and just talk? Long as you don't pull up and show us the bird in the cage, we good to go. For all those who tuning in for the first time, relatively new or never heard me at all, my name Timothy Lee Rogers Sr. I get on Al Gore's internet every single day except for Saturday, and talk about the stock market, man. I started out doing Tim's tidbits. If you look real faint in the background, you see right there, say Tim's tidbits. I think that's it right there. Yeah, Tim's tidbits. It's all over the background with Spider Gang, hashtag Spider Gang. Yep. But I started Tim's tidbits by just with close friends and family, talk about everything I had learned about the stock market. Then I started sharing it all over Al Gore's internet for the free 99. Let me get myself together and put my banner up there and welcome y'all to the price action recap for 8/22/22. But like I was saying, I started sharing it for the free 99 on Al Gore's internet because I ain't never seen nobody come on the internet every single day and show somebody what a full-time trader would do in any situation for free, without any sales pitch at the end. Without, if you want to learn how to do this too, all you got to do is sign up for my course for the low price of $9.99.99, and I can teach you how to do this as I trade with you over your shoulder. Right? So that's why I started doing it. Right? It's a lot of good traders out there that do stuff for free, but hey, I decided, and it's a lot of good traders that got paid mentorships and courses, but I decided to do it for free 99. That sounds like something you're interested in, something you want to be a part of. Only thing I ask you to do is press the like button. It might be on this side of the screen. It might be on that side of your screen. It might even be in the middle. But hit the like button for your boy and help get this to other cousins. Hit the share button too. Share it with one cousin you like and one cousin you don't like, so we can come together and build a new country together, man. Hey, check this out. Shout out our sponsors, man. Today's sponsors are the new TLR.com. 9 simple letters. THENEWTLR. The new TLR.com. The place to get all of your Spider Gang merch. The apparel and accessories shop for traders and investors. And you too can own a shirt that says, I got options. I buy them, I sell them. Brought to you by the new TLR.com. Also, our second sponsor for today is Banjo. New music by Il Jodam. Now streaming on all streaming platforms. That's Banjo. Banjo by Il Jodam. EELJODEM. Banjo by Il Jodam. Now streaming on all streaming platforms. Please support our sponsors. The disclaimer: this is not paid promotion. The new TLR.com, that's me. Banjo, that's the album made by my son. Hey, man, let's see who in the chat, man. Let's see who in the chat. I saw a crystal ball. Who put a crystal ball in the chat? Had to be 100. 100 out here with the flex. Flex on them, flex on them, flex on them, Speaking of 100, 100 said, wait, where my mouse at? 100 said, I am not a bull or a bear. I am a beast. I am not a bull or a bear. I am a beast. Shout out 100, man. 100 out here doing great and wonderful things in the trading community. Shout out 100. Hey, who in the chat, man? Here to learn and share? I know you was going to be in here. Ryan. What's going on, Ryan? What up, 100? I was just talking about you. Hello, Brittany. How are you? No tea and crumpets in the afternoon for me, thank you. What's going on, Dan? What's up, SJ? SJ, I ain't seen you in a minute. Where you been? What's up, Tranisha? What's going on? Took the day off, but studied up. Back to London. Okay, back tonight at London. Okay, then I took a sim trade today, 100. I ain't gonna hold you. Took a 10-point sim trade. I text Lex. I say, Lex, I'm about to go ham in sim for the whole month of September. And at the end of September, probably October, that's it. I'm taking the leash off. I've been talking about I'm gonna trade futures for real forever. But I'm finna go ham and see him to get my sea legs back. You know what I'm saying? I already mapped out my one strategy I'm gonna trade. I'm trading one setup. This the only set I'm looking for. I'm finna go back and just sim test it for all of September. And then I'm gonna see. I'm take copious notes to see what day of the week it's set up on, what day of the week is most profitable, what time of the month. I'm gonna do everything. I'm taking copious notes and I'm trading one setup. What's going on, Lamar? What's happening? Raider fan. Do I know that? Do I know that name? I don't know. You been here before, Raider fan? I jolly pies, but welcome. Did you sell all your positions because Michael Bay sold his? Uh-oh. Raider fan, you must been here before, because you already know what I'm finna do. Raider fan, you must been here before. Now I see why 100 put the crystal ball in the chat. Raider fan, you know what I'm gonna do. You must have been, oh, crystal ball. Oh, crystal ball. Raider fan 8177 wants to know, is a huge crash coming. Man, I have no idea. What do you call a deal with no eyes, Raider fan? I have no idea. I don't know. I sold all my positions because we hit my target. That's why I sold mine. I don't even know who you said? Who is Michael Burry? Somebody tell me who is that? Let me look that up real quick. Then we gonna get into it. Y'all know I be all over the place. Michael Burry. Michael Burry. American investor. Well, he's an investor. Oh, that's the dude from The Big Short. That's who he is. He inspired the movie The Big Short or something. Say Michael Burry, Mr. Big Short issues a diet. Is that the dude who inspired The Big Short? Man, get off my timeline. I don't know. What's up, Kareem? What's going on, Kareem? Kareem, I thought that was what's the name? Raider fan, you being funny now. What's up, Edwin? What's going on? Tasha, how you doing? First of all, tell Snoopy I said, arr, 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 arr. That means Raider fan being funny. What, Robinson? What's happening? He finally made it on time. It's the Russells and their friend on the end. What's going on, the Russells? What's happening? Okay, who else? Oh, you must be new here. Yeah, that's why 100 was doing that. Yeah, I ain't ICT. ICT say, call it one way or you gambling. I'm gambling, baby, because I'm looking at both sides of the coin. I'm playing spades with all hands up. I want to see everything. The Big Short. Oh, y'all know who that is? Y'all know who Michael Burry is? Man, I ain't know who that was. Even Robinson know who he was. I feel bad now. Hey, man, I see a whole lot more numbers than I see names, but we gonna get into it, man. Don't nobody else want to put they nothing in there so I can they something in there, should I say. Remember, support our sponsors, the new TLR.com and Banjo, now streaming on all streaming platforms. Come on, man, let's go over here and see what our homegirl did today. Y'all say it with me. Spy-Lee, where you at, baby? Here I go. There she go. What's up? Uh-oh. Look at Spy-Lee. Uh-oh. Look at Spy-Lee. Spy-Lee right down there. Where I said I'm going to be looking for the scale, looking for the scale. See down there where I said I'm going to be looking for the scale, baby. We right down there where I said I'm going to be looking for the scale. Now, y'all know I've been saying I want to pull back, right, on Spy-Lee. These weekly candles on Spy-Lee, right? Y'all been saying, y'all see? Oh, yeah. And Raider fan, that's why I sold my positions, because we got up here at the target. This was the target. That little gray line right there, that was the target. All right, we got to the target, dipped into this weekly fair value gap, and then we went back down. So what does the market, what the market be telling you, what I be saying about the candles, right? When we came here and we made this break instruction, this weekly break instruction, we got a closure above that. That was the market saying, okay, I'm ready to go this way now, right? So the market can't gap down, and then it went up above that weekly closure, got above these this weekly, these equal highs on the weekly level, our target that we had since way back in June when I lost the bet to Zay. I'm gonna keep bringing that up. When I lost the bet to Zay, right? We got there. The market said, okay, I want to go that way, but not quite yet, right? So wick, it went up and wick down. I want to go that way, but not quite yet, right? So now the market giving us a pullback, right? We coming back here. We testing this breaking structure right here now, right? Remind you now, we got a weekly fair value gap right here and a daily fair value gap right there, right? So this is why I say I'm be looking for the scale. Let's run these fibs from here to here, to there, here to there. So equilibrium is right toward the bottom of this weekly fair value gap right here, right? Matter of fact, get out of here, daily fair value gap. Forget you, punk. No, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. This is what I ain't gonna take him out. I was about to take him out. I was about to get the daily fair value gap out of there, but I'm gonna leave him there, and I'm just gonna put a weekly. I'm gonna put a weekly fair value gap on top of it. I'm put a weekly fair value gap on top of it, and let's stretch it out a little bit all the way over there. Matter of fact, let's stretch. He locked. He's locked. He's locked. He's locked. I need to pick a different color for that, because that red color was my gap down color. Was my full gap. The red color was my full gap color. So I need to figure out. I'll make it purple. I got to get another color for my weekly. Let's make it this purple color. Wrong thing. Hey. It looks blue. That works. Okay, so I got to do the what's name the same color. All right. So we got a weekly fair value gap. Equilibrium on this price leg right here is right at 400, 113. Just say 400. 400 close enough for government work. So 400 is equilibrium for this price leg, this bull run that we've been on. This bullish, this bull rally, bull run, price leg, whatever you want to call it. 400 close enough for government work. 400 is equilibrium. 400 puts us right at the bottom of this fair value gap right here. The bottom of the fair value gap is $400.18. So 400 is equilibrium, close enough, and 400 is the bottom of this weekly fair value gap, right? Will we come all the way down to week equilibrium for the weekly before bouncing? I do not know. I do not care. I'm just going to trade what I see, right? So I'm waiting for the market to show me what it want to do. This is the area where I'm looking for the scale. Look for the scale. Look for the scale. Tim, looking for the scale, right? So y'all already know when it hit my target, I don't just, well, when it hit the area that I'm watching, I don't just jump in. You know what I'm saying? I wait for my setup. I wait for my confirmation. I don't just jump in. You feel me? So I'm waiting on my confirmation, waiting on my setup, right? These weekly candles. So let's drop down to the daily. Now that I marked this, I ain't gonna bother marking this weekly fair value gap right here. If we get that far down there, we in trouble. Trouble. I ain't even gonna bother marking that right now. Right? Let's go to the daily. Let's go to the daily. Let's go to the daily. Booyah. Look at that. We came down, got on the outside of that fair value gap. We got down to 412.40 on the day. The bottom of the gap down is 412.75. So we got down to the bottom of the gap down, the gap up, and we got to the bottom of the fair value gap. For those who don't understand what I got going on here right here with these two different colors, right? I see somebody say, here I go. I see you over there, Brittany. I see you over there, 100. Hey, dig it. Right here, from this red candle down to this red candle, that right there is my fair value gap. 3 candle pattern, right? 1, 2, 3. This candle and this candle don't share price, but inside that fair value gap between this candle, red candle, and this green candle, there's a complete gap up with no price action at all. So that's why I had 2 different colors in there. I had a fair value gap and a gap up in the same spot, right? That's why I was looking at this area right here between, I said between 417 and 413, right? To be looking for the scale. And the reason why I was saying that, this just a refresher for anybody who wasn't here, is because we had this we had a breaking structure right here, right? We had a daily breaking structure there that we had closed above, right? And that was the market saying, I'm ready to go this way. I'm ready. So the market went that way, right? Hit some liquidity up top and then coming back, right? So now, if you're trying to go long, this would be the area to be going long in. You see what I'm saying? Now, if we was trading futures, or if this was like a daily chart on, I mean, this was like an intraday chart on the SPY, when you break structure to the upside, right, and close above that break, once you go up and hit some liquidity somewhere and start coming back down, this would be your liquidity that you're expecting to come back to bounce off of. But since these are daily candles, right, I can't just get in right here. I have to wait till the next candle on the daily to see what it want to do. You see what I'm saying? Because if I just get in right here and then that booger gap down on me and want to go a little further, you feel me? I'm stuck until, you know what I'm saying? I'm stuck with overnight gap down, stuff I can't control. Whereas if the price was just moving, I can say, uh-oh, this trade going against me. Let me just get out. Boom, stop right here. Whereas if it gap way down here, look, that's a gap down I don't want to take. That's why, you know what I'm saying, I'm just waiting for confirmation on the daily, because this for like longer term leaps that I'm talking about getting into. But that's why I was talking about that area right there, because that area right there is, you know what I'm saying, a whole lot going on in that space. And the way we just kind of melted down to that area today, that was giving me the market want to fool you and it's going to be bullish this week vibes. Y'all know how I do, man. When it comes to the weekly performance, if we start out going down in the beginning of the week, you know what I'm saying, that's bullish activity to me, because we coming down, taking care of liquidity on the bottom side, and then in the later of the week, pop that thing back up. Yep, pop, 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 goes my mind. Yes, sir. That seemed like bullish activity to me. But let's see what go on. You know, we got Jackson Hole later on this week, I think. Powell supposed to be speaking Friday after Jackson Hole day 2, I believe. But I think they're trying to set this thing up for this right here to be the little retest, to be the little pullback, be the little bear trap, or whatever you want to call it. Hey, this bullish activity to me. Yeah, either we gonna be super bearish and just start the week off weak and continue weak. But remember what they say, bull markets have the signature of weak openings and strong finishes. So if we start the week off weak, that's how you get that weekly tail or lower wick, right? That's how you get a week that looks like this right here. This is a green week, but guess what? This week started off really weak because it got a oh, y'all can't even see the tail. Let me see if y'all get y'all to see. Can y'all see? Yeah, y'all can see the tail now, hopefully. Right? A candle like this with a long wick, even this red candle right here. See this long wick on the bottom? Look at that. Look at this right here. This long wick on the bottom. Anytime you get a long wick on the bottom like that right there, you know how that week started off? That week started off really weak. It Monday, Tuesday, probably Wednesday. It was going down, down, baby. Yo Street in the Range Rover, boom, boom. And then next thing you know, they better let it go. It popped back up at the end of the week, and you end up with a real long tail. You see what I'm saying? Like right now, peep this right here. Peep this out. We starting out, we going down. It's looking bad. It's looking red, right? If tomorrow, just say tomorrow we get down below this low right here, or we even come down and kiss this fair value gap, or we even gap down and get into this fair value gap. And then Wednesday through Friday, we get all the way back up here somewhere. That'll be, this right here would be a green candle with a really long wick. You see what I'm saying? That's how you get, that's how, you know what I'm saying? Bull markets tend to act. Bullish weeks tend to act. Bullish days tend to act. They start out weak and then they go up. That's why I always want to see it sell down and then go up. If I'm bullish, if I'm bearish, I want to see it go up and then come down, because the bear markets, the bear trends have the inverse. And even on a longer time frame, right? Even on a longer time frame. Let's look at this like right here, judging from the beginning of the year, right? This the beginning of the year, right? Right. So what did the market do? The market went up really strong for a long time, and then it came down, right? It went up to come down. Exactly. 2020, the market went down really far to go up. Even on higher time frames, that's how it worked. You was coming up, you went down, and then you went up. These weekly candles went down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks in 2020 just to take off and go up, go up, go up, go up, kept going up until January 2022. Nope. Yeah, January 2022, we got our breaking structure to the downside, our real breaking structure right here. Well, we broke a real good breaking structure, right there. It wasn't like a little short-term breaking structure. It was one of them, what ICT be calling an intermediate breaking structure. We had a nice breaking structure for the first time since 2020, and then the market started coming down. You see what I'm saying? Came down here, said, hey, got a closure below this breaking structure. I want to go down. Bounce back up, retested above these highs, took out the liquidity, came down, baby. Yo Street in the Range Rover, and now it's trying to reverse course again. It worked on all time frames. I know I went to babbling about a whole bunch of nothing, but hey, let's just let's go over to the ES. What you say, Edwin? So if you hit your entry target on the daily, you just wait until the next day for confirmation. Don't you miss interest like that? Yeah, sometimes, but it just depends. Oh, it depends on how that day trading. You know what I'm saying? It depends on how that day trading. Like see how it got back. I'm glad you asked that question, Edwin. You see how it got down here to my entry on a Monday, right? It got down here to my entry area on a Monday, right? Me no like he died. Because I want the first part. I want the first half of the week to be weak, like Monday and Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? I want Monday and Tuesday to be weak for me to, you know what I'm saying, to believe in the bullishness of the week. So if Monday was this week and got below this gap down, right? So in my mind, I'm expecting this gap down to have enough oomph to support, you know what I'm saying, be support, right? So now it got below it and it pushed back up, right? I'm expecting that to be support, but it's happening on a Monday. So me no like he died, right? Me no like he died. Now, if this was like a Tuesday and we got down to here, then I would have been looking for the turnaround within that date. You see what I'm saying? Now, let me show you on this right here. Go down to, that's the daily. Let's go down to an hourly. Let's go down to an hourly, right? So this is today. When we came down, and we got down to the area around here. This right here, we got 417 down to 413. This pretty much the whole day. We in this area the whole day, right? This is my range. Nothing about today gave me a setup to go back to the upside. You see what I'm saying? Nothing about the day gave me a setup to go back to the upside while we in my range, right? If it would have gave me a setup to go back to the upside while we was in my range, maybe I'd have took it. But on a Monday, me no like he died. Me no like he died, right? Because I want Monday and Tuesday to show a little weakness. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, especially when it's more liquidity below down here, right? I don't want us to come down here and start messing with this liquidity right now, right? I don't want us to come down there and start messing with it right now. I want this gap down to be the support that we need to push back up. But if we choose to come down some more, this is what I need to see. I need to see us. Give me an arrow. This is what I need to see. I need to see us come down, right? Come down in here, but not close down here. You know what I'm saying? Can I make this a dash? Boom. I want us to come down in here, but not close below this low right here. Right? Come down in here, get in there, but close above 410.22, above this low right here. And the reason why I need us to come down, get in that fair value gap and close above this, if we do continue to push down, is because if we close down here below these lows down here, we breaking structure, we breaking a swing low there, a swing low there. And if we close below that swing low, that's the market telling me I want to keep pushing down right now. You know what I'm saying? Or if we can't, just say if we came down here and we closed here on Tuesday, right? Then I would need Wednesday to come down here, hit this fair value gap, and then get back up above Tuesday's close. You know what I'm saying? For me to be like, okay, we just want to get the bottom of that right there and then get back up above Tuesday close. And I'll be like, okay, let's go. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about that, you got to be careful, right? I wouldn't buy nothing long term, right? Until we beat that fair value gap back to the upside. If we broke structure down here. If we break structure below these lows right here and close below these lows, when the market bounced back up, I wouldn't do nothing on the call side long term until we cleared this gap down right here. Because I expect if we close below any breaking, if we get any breaking structure down here and close below it, I'll expect this gap down to hold price down. Did I make myself clear? Did I just ramble for nothing? What y'all eat? Y'all hold on. Your mom. Yeah. Okay. Oh, baby, you on here? I ate cereal. But if you're going to stop and get something, go ahead and get something. You know what I like? You know what I like to eat, baby. So just pick it up and bring it home to me. Makes sense. Still have to wait for your setup and narrative still. Okay, yeah. That's right. Got to wait for it to play out. Now let's look at the price action from the day. I took a sim trade today, y'all. I took a sim trade today. It was it was a 10-point trade. Took it off the 1 minute. I took it off the 1 minute right over here. It was 41.62 right here. Right there. Off this 1 minute counter right there. We came back to that fair value gap there. Let me show y'all what I did. I can show you real quick. These 1 minute counters, but you know, you can see how it play out like on 15 minute, whatever. Boom. Here we go. 15 minute. Around this time, right? See, so we were slowly just melting down, just melting down, just melting down. We were just melting, right? Just melting, right? So we just melted down, did a whole lot of melting down, and then right, yeah, right around here, because I was getting ready to call my mama to tell her to come pick me up so I can get a battery. So we were just melting down, and I was like, we ain't giving no kind of retracement. We act like we ain't trying to. We get the same energy from before we gapped down. I mean, from Friday when we weren't going back and getting none of the liquidity. We was leaving all liquidity behind, and then we was keeping that same energy, not going back. We gapped down, didn't go back and get the gap coming down. You know what I'm saying? Just not going, didn't go back and get these fair value gaps, nothing. We doing no retracing back. We, you know what I'm saying? We came up a little bit right here. Then we start consolidating, right? We start consolidating here. And then we got this teeny weeny potential order block right there at 8 o'clock. We consolidated here. We got this teeny weeny potential order block. And you see when we come up and we trade it back up into it, then we started selling off. Boom. There you go. We selling off right there. Well, we really ain't sell off. So this one over here would be more, but this one here, you know what I'm saying? Because it's coming out of that consolidation. Close, but not really. It ain't really no real order block, but it's got the potential to be one because, you know, once it broke below the consolidation, it came back up to it and sold down. But anyway, we just started melting down, right? And then once we was melting down, I said, okay, let me drop down to the lower time frames and see what's going on. See what it's looking like, because we just doing a slow meltdown. We ain't doing nothing, right? I'm just sitting there watching and waiting, watching and waiting. When I dropped to the lower time frame, I said, okay, I see a little bit more work going on the lower time frame. I see what you're doing out here in these pandemic streets, right? So here we came in, got us a nice little retracement back up to the breaking structure, filling this fair value gap right there. Then we came down, retraced back one more time right here, push down. That's probably something on a lower time frame than 5 minutes, push down. So I'm just watching it. I said, let me jump to a lower time frame and see if I can see something. I went all the way down to 1 minute, right? Jumped all the way to the 1 minute, right? As soon as I jumped to the 1 minute, guess what? That little booger was coming right back up here to this fair value gap right here around 41.62. Right here around 41.62. I said, look at God. Look at God putting a ram in the bush for me. Putting a ram in the bush for me. Came right up there. Kissed that booger. Right? Went back down. Right? Came back down here. Went back up. Kissed that booger again. And then came back down, and down here below the swing low right here was the exit. That was my low hanging fruit. It was on the outside of this fair value gap. It had already dipped out there one time before. So I took it. I was taking it as we came here, dipped outside the fair value gap, right? Pushed back up, right? Failed to get this high right here. We had the fair value gap here. We came up. We failed to get that high right there, right? We pushed back down. We failed to get that high right there, right? We pushed back down, came a little bit deeper outside of the fair value gap, right? And we started pushing back up and came right back up to this fair value gap at the breaking structure on 1 minute. It was go time. Why? Because we was making lower and lower lows. We kept failing to break these, lower and lower highs. We kept failing to break these highs, right? So the market was showing, okay, I'm trying to go down. I'm ready to go down, right? Because we made the breaking structure, right? Got the closure below on this candle right here, right? Couldn't get back to the highs. This candle didn't even get back to the fair value yet. Couldn't get back to the highs. Got a running start. Couldn't get back to the highs. Came back one more time to trick people to go long off of these little railroad tracks, these tweezer bottoms, right? Come on, get in tweezer bottoms. Nah, boy, stop. Come here. couldn't get them highs, pushed back down again, ran liquidity under everybody that they tricked to get in at these tweezer bottoms, right? You done ran liquidity, got good liquidity, got a running start, hurt right there at the thing. One more time, hurt, sold it off. Boom, 10-point trade, low hanging fruit right there. Right there, low hanging fruit, took it from what's this, 62.52 down to 62 down to 52, right? Was that 62.50 down to 52.50, right down here, up under these lows. That was the 10-point trade that I had took right there, and that's the reason why I took it. Other than that, it was just a slow meltdown. Then let me get off these 1 minute candles because they're hurting my eyes. I put it on 5 minute candles so we can see the detail. It was just a slow meltdown day, real slow, lethargic meltdown day. That's the trade I took right there. It came back up to the breaking structure right there, right? Made equal highs, acting like it was going to be a target to come back to and blast off from. But guess what? It didn't even come back and touch it. I ain't paying no attention. Set up equal highs right there, came back, didn't get it. Went up a little bit, didn't get it, kept selling down. Just slow melt off day. Broke structure again. Now, after all this time, 8 o'clock at night, we finally getting back to the breaking structure. We melted back up to the breaking structure that we made way back here at 1 something, between 1 and 130. We broke structure between 1 and 130, never came back to it, and now we slowly then melted back up to it there. All right, so that's all the day was. Today was just a slow meltdown day. I ain't gonna hold you. Even though this was a slow meltdown day, it was real hard to tell that the market was gonna keep going down here. That's why this I got out the sim trade below this low over here at, what is that, 41.53. I got out at 41.52.50. It was a 10-point trade. I got out there because it was hard to tell that the market was gonna come all the way down here. I ain't gonna sit here and pretend like, oh, I knew it was going all the way down there, even though I had marked out this sell side liquidity at 41.13, right? At first, y'all remember, I wasn't even gonna mark this at first because I was like, this is the liquidity I was expecting it to come get. And when we got below that liquidity, you see what I'm saying? I was like, okay, that should be it. But nope, it started dilly-dallying right there and then sold off some more. I did not expect it to come all the way down here to this 41.13. That was just the next liquidity on the buy side area when we made the new box. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember this morning when we drew out the new box? We drew the new box out after we had them broke down. We broke down here, and Friday's low was the sell side, and we broke through that sell side, came back, and then that was the new top of our new box at 42.21, and the bottom of the box was 41.13. That was our new box, and so we was inside the new box, but I was like, this was the area that I was focusing on, coming down and getting the liquidity inside these two fair value gaps. That's all I was watching. I ain't gonna hold you. I wasn't expecting to get that close to that today. I wasn't expecting to get down there to maybe tomorrow. But hey, that yes, this is futures, Karen. Let's say I took a sim there on the first go down to sell. That's what's up, Kevo. Yes, Karen, these are futures. Those are ES futures. ES futures. What sound effect I did? What's going on, Super Sly Fox in your garden? What sound effects I did? Look at God. Baby, what I did, baby? Why you got your hand right there? What did I do? Hey man, I'm gonna put a link in the chat one more time. The link is in the chat one more time. That's all I got for the price action recap. That's what I took the sim trade on. For anybody who wasn't on here earlier, let me show you. Let me tell y'all my setup that I'm be taking. I ain't got no time to be trying to find it on the screen, so I'm just gonna draw it out. Y'all already know what it is. If y'all ever looked at an ICT video or something like that right now, y'all already know how to find it on the screen y'all self. But I'm just gonna show you like what I'm be taking. Right? Let me move this over and get me a clean spot. Man, I got stuff all over this thing. Let me change this right here to some weekly candles or something so I can get some space. All right, there goes some space right there. Uh-oh. Need to shrink this down so I can get. There you go. Okay, give me a screenshot of that. Screenshot. There you go. There you go. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna be looking. This the only setup I'm gonna be trading. Give it to you on the top and on the bottom. Right, going for it going up. This all I'm gonna be trading. So, right, let's just say we consolidate. Right, and get some better consolidations. Let's say we consolidate. Right. Once we consolidate and say we break out to the upside. We break out to the upside. Right. This is gonna be my breaking structure right here. Right. We break out to the upside. Let's just say I'm trying to look for if it's got like a imbalance or something here, or maybe even here. Right. Once I get that imbalance there, right, depending on how far it go, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for it to come back, right, hit the imbalance. I'm not going in there, right? I'm not going in there. I want to go up again, right? Fail this. Don't break that right there. Come back down and test it again. I'm going in there to go up. That's the setup I'm looking for. That's the setup I'm looking for. I don't want it. I don't want it off the first one, right? And show you again, right? We just say we consolidating, right? And we break out to the upside, right? This is my breaking structure right there. We break out to the upside, right? Boom, break out. I don't want us to break forever. Because we break forever and go too far, then I'm going to have to wait for the setup again, right? So let's just say got me a fair value gap in here, or maybe a fair value gap right below it, right? When we come back to that fair value gap, right? I ain't taking that one there, right? I want to come back up, right? Without breaking structure there, and then give me a retest back. Boom. That's the one I'm going in and going. That up to the upside and the downside. That's the setup. That's the setup I'm gonna be testing for all next month. I'm testing that for just that one setup. That's all I'm testing for. It's the same thing to the bottom side. Same thing to the bottom side. Consolidating, break out to the bottom. That's my breaking structure. Come back up, right? Come down, hit it, boom, go. That's it. That's all I'm testing. It ain't gonna be no lot of setups. And the reason why I'm trading that one right there, the reason why I'm only trading that right there is look at Zay. What's going on, Zay? Rejection at what Zay said, rejection at 4150 or 4180, 4080 coming soon. What's up, Zay? The biggest bear in the woods just pulled up to the building. We say 4080 coming soon. Where 4080 at? Let me see where 4080 at. Down there? Down here? That's what we was talking about yesterday, Zay. You must not have been on the live. We was talking about that yesterday. We was talking about that already yesterday. If this area up here didn't hold and we slipped through, we can easily come down here to around 4,000. You must be new here. We talked about that yesterday. If this area up here don't hold, we can easily come down here and put it on the daily so I can see it better. Get all this lipstick off the chart. Boom. Yeah. Yep. So we was talking about that yesterday. We come down, and then this right here was the new that's the new sell side liquidity we marked out right there at these equal lows. Give me a screenshot. Give me a screenshot. Give me a screenshot. right? We have marked these new equal lows right here. Boom, that was new liquidity. It ain't touching it yet. I just can't draw straight. Right, that was the new sell side liquidity that we have marked out. Talking about that was the new sell side. Got down into that sell side, right, and go back up. If we got down in the sell side, if we came down to the sell side and got a closure below the sell side right here, then was going back up, hit that, and coming down easily to that, wherever that where was it? That 4,000 was somewhere around here. But that's too low. Somewhere around there, easy. Yep, that's what it was. That we talked about that yesterday already. Yep, we come down here below the sell side and get a closure down here. That's the market saying I want to go this way now. Then what I see from there is retracing back up into this area there. If we leave any kind of imbalance in there, right there around our pivotal point at 4,200, and then pushing back down to this area right here. Boop. There I go. And then going up from there. That's what we had talked about. Well, that area ain't fun to hold. That area, what say, Zay? That area ain't fun to hold. Don't get in time out, Zay. Don't get in time out, Zay. Trade what you see. What they say, trade what you see. Yes, sir. It's a whole lot of folk. It's a whole lot of folk doing a lot of wishing around here. Whole lot of folk doing a whole lot of wishing and a whole lot of I thought and a whole. I'm gonna tell you like this right here. And this ain't no shot at nobody. This is little Timmy Rogers speaking, right? I don't care about being right. I don't care about being wrong. Only thing I care about is making money and losing money. Them the only two things I care about in the stock market. I don't care about being right about where price going. I don't care about being wrong about where price going. All I care about is making money and losing money. Them the only two things I care about. You got folk out here that like to pat themselves on the back and say, yeah, I knew it was gonna go there, or I knew it was gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I get on here plenty of times and be like, man, y'all see how that thing went where I said it was gonna go without me? You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't give me, I either miss my entry or it ain't give me the proper setup that I trade. You know what I'm saying? I don't care nothing about being right or wrong. You feel me? I don't care nothing about being right or wrong. Hey, man, I ain't got nothing else. I don't see nobody pulling up. I don't see nobody asking that. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry, here to learn and share. Do you have to add something special to NinjaTrader in order to be able to label your levels with text? No, you just have to put a little text box on there. Right? Let me share my screen again. Wrong screen. All you got to do with NinjaTrader, right? Let me bring my other levels back up. Put all the lipstick back on the chart. Right? So with NinjaTrader, just say I just made this line right here. Boom. I made that line. It's kind of complicated with NinjaTrader. On TradingView, it's easy. All you do is double click on it and type in the box that says text, and it'll show up on there. With NinjaTrader, you actually got to go and add text. You got to click on the text tool and add some text. Got to go there and add some text. It's a separate thing. And in NinjaTrader, it's complicated. In TradingView, the text moves with the line. In NinjaTrader, it's two separate things. So that's why you always see me go in and get the coordinates of the line and then go into the text and paste it into the text and be like text at that level right there. Boom. And then it's in the same spot as the line. If I move the line up here, I just get the coordinates of the of the thing and be like, okay, now the text is at that coordinate right there, and to put it there with it. It's kind of complicated with Ninja Trader. You got to have two separate things, whereas in Trading View, once you make the line or make a box or make whatever, it's a little space in there that says text, and then you can type it in there. Now, if there's a way to just put it on the line that I don't know about, please share it with me, y'all, so I can start making them two separate things for every line. Can you show me how you got? You must be new here. Garnell, you must be new here. Yeah, we're gonna go through this one. Garnell, we went through this 42 times. We're gonna go through it one more time just for you, because you new here. I know you new here. Because anybody else, they already know we talked about this 400 times. It's real simple. It look fancy, but it's real simple. It ain't nothing but this is a chart over here. See, that's just a chart there. That's my my detailed thing or whatever you call it. And then this is a chart over here. It's just two separate charts with the detailed thing in the middle, right? So this is how you do it. You go to your little, what you call it, your control panel or whatever they call it, control panel, I think it's called, and go to new. When you go to new, you click on chart. Boop, it's gonna open up a box like this right here, right? When you click on chart, I can't move that the way right. When you click on chart, it's gonna open up the data series box, right? What you want to do, you want to come over here and pick however many instruments you want. If you just want these three, like I got for the divergence, looking for the divergence, you just come over here, you click on ES, right? You go back, don't hit nothing, go back in, you click on NQ, don't hit nothing, go back in, you click on YM, boom. Then you go through and you set up like exactly how you want the charts to look. Pick your backgrounds, pick your time frame, pick whatever for all three of them. Once you pick how you want all three of them to look, right? You click OK, boom. Once you click OK, you're going to get a little screen that look like this right here. Let me get this chart trade out of the way, right? You're going to get a screen that look like this right here. Now, all you do is put it over there in the corner, grab this side, and scrunch it up like this right here. Boop, there you go. Now you got all three of them on the side like that right there. Hopefully that help you out. Hopefully that answer your question. But that's how you get all three charts on the side. You just got all three of them and they just scrunched up on the side like that right there. Ain't nothing fancy dancing. That's all it is. And I just use that so I can see the divergence real quick between the NQ, the YM, and the ES. Got the ES on top, NQ in the middle, YM on the bottom. I usually keep it on hourly candles so I can see if there's any divergence, any buffoonery afoot. Why did I have that there? I don't know. Anyway, you welcome. You very welcome. I can't tell you what old video is on. That's why I went on ahead and did it again, because it just be like on a live like this right here. What y'all talk about? Oh, he on trading timeout. Trading. Okay, then I see what y'all talk about. Hey, that's it, man. If ain't nobody else got nothing else, that's it. Don't forget tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is the night. Tomorrow night is the night. Big Q gonna pull up. Q gonna pull up. Eric, one of the financial advisors at Jazz Wealth, our personal financial advisors. We got a few questions that the cousins submitted already. And then tomorrow we just gonna have a conversation. We're gonna have a conversation about all things stock market, all things financial. That's my drum roll in the background if y'all don't know what that is, right? Tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna yeah, thank you. Thanks for joining. Go to the new TLR on YouTube. Join Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. for overnight recap. Yes, I appreciate you, baby. Every day at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we do the overnight price action, right? And then in the evening, we typically do it at 6:30, but we're doing it at 7:30 during football season, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, doing the price action recap. And then, but tomorrow night is not going to be a price action recap. It's just going to be a conversation about the market. We got all kind of questions talking about what sectors to be looking at now. What insurance. If you making a retirement plan, if you like getting ready to make a plan for your family, like a retirement walkaway plan, what stop losses on leaps, all kind of questions that people been putting in. We going like my plan is to just kind of incorporate it into a conversation because I don't like to just do question and answer. Y'all see when y'all ask me a question, I run my mouth for like 15 minutes. So we're gonna be going over that. If you don't know Q always dropping gems every time he open his mouth. If you don't know Eric is one of the financials at Jazz Wealth. Let me see Q. Let me see YouTube. Let's go to YouTube. Jazz Wealth are my financial advisors. Right here, Jazz Wealth. That's Eric right there. Eric Powell is that guy right there. That's Dustin. Dustin is our personal financial advisor, and Eric is the other financial advisor at Jazz Wealth. And Eric be doing, and they have fin tip videos. Like if you go like, you know what I'm saying, this is a fin tip video that Eric did earlier today. Talk about 5 things that could wreck your retirement. Dustin thing is 4. He do 4 because he got 4 fingers on one hand. So he do 4 things that can see, like right here, 4 secrets right on this thumbnail right here. How he saying 4 secrets to retirement wealth, because he only got 4 fingers. So he put it up, be like 4 secrets. And so, you know what I'm saying? When Eric came in, Eric was like, hey, I'm gonna do 4 tips. Dustin was like, nah, 4 is my thing. I'm the only one that can get away with holding up your whole hand and say 4. So Eric do 5 tips. He got 5 tips. So that's Eric, that's Dustin. Y'all go look at, you know, so just check out their page. They do fin tips every single day, talking retirement information. But Eric, he's going to be the one that's coming on this. Not that guy right there. I don't know who he is. That's an ad. That's an ad right there. Don't know who he is, but that's Eric right there. He gonna be on tomorrow night. Then Q, the homie Q, Instagram. Everybody know Q. If you don't know Q, this is Q right here, Mr. Wall Street on Instagram. This the homie Q right here. If y'all know who Q is, this Q right there, he gonna pull up. He actually work on Wall Street. You know what I'm saying? He's like the analyst guru. He know, you know what I'm saying? He know the fundamentals on a million companies. He can tell you how to look for stuff that people don't regularly think about. You know what I'm saying? That's the homie Q gonna be on here. That's Eric. Eric gonna be on here. And then, of course, Lil Timmy Rogers gonna be on here. The guy that be there every night. And we just gonna try to, you know what I'm saying, make it real informative for all the cousins. I always try to share stuff that I think gonna help. It don't make no sense to learn how to trade and you don't know what to do with the money when you make the money from trading. It don't make no sense to want to invest, but you don't know what companies or sectors to look into outside of 2 tech, 2 index, outside of Apple, Microsoft, Tesla. If you don't know how to, what's the point? What's going to happen when Apple, Microsoft, and Tesla ain't the go-to stocks no more and you don't know how to go find stocks? You ain't got nobody like the homie Q willing to break stuff down and teach you how to look for stuff that you don't normally look for. What's the point? You're gonna be lost again. You're gonna be a little sheep lost again. Bah, bah. Zay, help me. Bah, bah. Somebody PDub, help me. Bah, bah. Somebody help me, please. Lex, help me. Bah. No. You want to be able to do it yourself, man. Y'all pull up tomorrow night, man. 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. I appreciate y'all, man. I see y'all in the morning for the who this is right here. I don't know that name. Audible Darkness. That's what they say. Audible Darkness. What's happening? Appreciate you for pulling up. Hey, look here. Y'all pull up tomorrow at 9 o'clock and we're gonna do the overnight price action. And then tomorrow at 7:30, we're gonna do the conversation between me, Zay, and Eric. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Gone. Oh, make sure y'all give yourself a brain break. Push away from the computer. Stop thinking about the stock market. Enjoy your dinner. If your mom and dad still here, call them. Say, Mom and Dad, I love you. If you got grown kids, call them. Say, hey, Mom and Daddy was thinking about you. If you got kids at home with you, go over there, hug them, kiss your spouse. Say, baby, I love you. Ain't nobody promised tomorrow, man. Enjoy the family while they're here and let them know that you love them while they're here. See you in the morning, man. Gone.